I already asked this, but who was here last year? Do y'all remember me? Thank you. Awesome. Are my girls here? There was a crew I hung out with last year. Sky and Grace. Are they here? I guess not. Okay. Well, if y'all remember who saw me last year, I stayed the whole night last year, and I'm staying again this year. You see that really big pile over there with the orange thing on it? That's mine. So if you want to let me bunk with you, let me know. I'll be hanging out on this bench over here. Anyways, my name is Melissa Bates. I used to be homeless. I became homeless because my mother passed away. I've never done any drugs. I drink on an extremely rare basis. My mother passed away on December 15th of 2004, and I lived with some family friends for about a year and a half. I took 2 semesters of college at Tarrant County College South Campus, and then the summer semester came, and I don't know if y'all know anything about summer semester of college, but it goes by at a really fast clip. You're in class for like 2 to 4 hours a day, depending on the class you're taking, and so I was terrified. I decided not to take summer semester classes. Because of that decision, the couple that I was staying with gave me an ultimatum and told me that I had to either A, find a job, or B, move out. Well, I tried really hard to find a job. One day I actually walked about 15 miles putting in applications. I was unsuccessful in trying to find a job. So I knew that I would have to move out. And I knew that if I moved out, I would end up homeless. I knew this because I had previously dated someone who was homeless, and I knew what that life was like, and it terrified me to death. So I decided that my only option would be to commit suicide. I went to the store and I got several bottles of pills from several stores, and I had a bowl of about 600 Tylenol Simply Sleep. I got about 50 of those down. I was found the next morning. I was taken to JPS Hospital, placed on the 10th floor after they, flushed my system of the pills and everything. And while I was on the 10th floor, I formed blisters all over my right arm because I had an allergic reaction to the pills that I took. Well, I have a bad habit of popping things, and so I popped the blisters and pulled the skin off. And because I did that, the biggest blister was right here on the curvature of my thumb. It was the size of half a golf ball. And because I popped it and pulled the skin off, it turned into cellulitis. Cellulitis led to nerve damage, and so my hand is now stuck in this position. It has been that way for almost 7 years now. And I don't know if you can see because of the distance, but there is a indentation in my thumb because of where the infection was. After being released from the hospital, I stayed in the hospital for about a month because of the infection. After being released from the hospital, I went to the Presbyterian Night Shelter. I stayed there for about a year and a half, and then I moved into the Union Gospel Mission, and I stayed there for about a year and a half. All told, my homeless time was 2 years, 8 months, 6 days, and about 6 hours if you want to get technical. When I moved into the Union Gospel Mission, I found out about a program that they have called Visions Unlimited. Visions Unlimited had started the previous year before I came to the UGM, and Visions Unlimited is a program that they have to put homeless people onto college. And so I got involved with that program. I ended up being the very first graduate of that program. I graduated from Tarrant County College on May. Thank you. In May of 2010. And the previous fall, I had started at Texas Wesleyan University. That fall, I was taking 2 classes at TCC, 4 classes at Texas Wesleyan. I was also a teacher at Dunbar's 6th grade center, and I was riding the bus doing all this. Do not ask me how I did it because I have no clue. I don't even remember that semester. I am now a senior journalism and English major at Texas Wesleyan University, and I have probably about a year and a half or so left before I graduate. I want to be a book editor, but because of the way the economy has been within recent years, I'm kind of terrified as to what is going to happen to me when I graduate. So I really don't know where my future is headed as of right now, but Like I said, I came to this event last year, and when I was sitting up in the bleachers watching y'all come in, because I didn't know what to do, and Cindy was running around doing her thing, and so I sat up there on that end of the bleachers, and I was watching y'all come in, and y'all were so excited to be here. You were running out on the field, you were hyper and vibrant, and it brought me to tears. I literally started crying because I was so happy to see that high school students were willing to be here and they were happy to be here. And I never would have thought that high school students would do something like this and be happy about it. After attending the event last year, I decided that I wanted to hold an event like this at Texas Wesleyan. And I presented the idea to the director of student life. He loved the idea, but we weren't able to do it at that time. So I actually just held my very first night of homelessness last year, not last year, but 2 weeks ago on November 11th. And on that night, the degree was about 40-something degrees, and there were probably about 5-mile-an-hour winds. And I had about 30 people attend the event. 7 students, 1 staff member, and I actually stayed on the lawn of the mall area, which is a big grassy area in the middle of the campus. And we raised 36 blankets, 18 coats, $225. The money was used to go and buy 70 knit caps and 40 knit gloves. And then a leadership group that I am a member of, we took all those donations and passed them out in front of the Salvation Army. And the amount of people that just walked up and just thanked us and hugged us and praised us for what we were doing, it's really a very emotional experience. If y'all ever get the chance to do something like that, please do it, because it is not something that you can find another way to get that feeling of giving to somebody, either by passing out food or by passing out clothes or passing out the blankets. It's an experience that cannot be duplicated. Thank y'all so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I will be on that bench if you want me to hang out with you. My stuff's over there. Thank you.